Hey guys, Skippy here again. Welcome to episode 13 of Let's Play PS4 7 Days to Die. So today's episode, guys, we're on day 24. So what I'm going to be doing is actually starting the layout for my zombie base, what I'm going to call my kill floor. What I'm going to do for this design is a combined design of my above ground and below above ground base and below below ground base. Wow, I should have probably practiced talking before I started this episode. But anyways, guys, so today it's going to be a lot of digging. So what we're going to do is we're going to head out and we're going to take a quick look here and see what's going on outside. I have to go find the lowest point. I'm going to make the hole about, I'm going to say a good 25 by 25 I think I'm going to have to go about 15 deep. I'm not entirely sure yet. It's the first time I've done this design before. I haven't even built it. So it's going to be winging it. So that's going to be fun. This episode is going to be a completely new build. So it should be exciting to see. It's a little bit hard to describe, so I guess you guys will see it as it evolves here. And I'm honestly actually hoping by the next horde, I'll be able to have nothing in there. I'll be able to have this ready and good to go so that I can take on the next horde here and not have to go into the city to that one base and have to deal with it there. I mean, if I have to, I have to, but it's not always the case. So I have to find the lowest area, which I believe is right here. This area actually looks kind of perfect to cut out a 25 by 25. I have to look to see if there's anything lower. There is. Okay, lower is over there, but they'll walk up this hill. So what I can do is I can do my kill floor right about here. I should be fine. I'll take another look at my map. Let's see where the lowest area is. You can tell by how the map is shaped. You see where these little contours are? They'll show you like difference in heights. So this area is basically the lowest area. So I'm definitely going to be taking advantage of it. Maybe right behind me here. Yeah, right here should be the lowest area. So I can dig it out in this area right here. So I forgot my frames, guys. I'm going to have to go grab those and make some arrows while I'm at it. Now that I have steel arrowheads, I can definitely have the advantage of that. So I'm going to go ahead and make a few arrows. Where'd those arrowheads go? Oh, I grabbed them. Here they are. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to run back here and grab up the frames, and once I've done that, I'll meet up with you guys in once. Okay, guys, so I'm back. I got my my frames on me here. Now, I did find an area that's actually lower and will serve my purpose better, and my PlayStation is also telling me to plug in my controller because apparently I failed to charge it today. I've been playing on my multiplayer map, getting together a whole bunch of materials. I spent the day grinding, so that when I'm on stream, I do less grinding and I do more building, so you guys can watch building and not have to watch the boring parts. But there we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get two piles here. One pile of, pick that up, 24, and another pile of 25. That way I can mark out a 25 by 25 area with my wood frames, and then I know exactly where I need to dig. So this is a part here that's going to be a little tedious because I have to go in this area and figure this one out. They're nice and low here. What's over here? Yeah, this area is really hilly, but that's okay. That's okay. As long as I build in the lowest area, I'm definitely going to be fine. So I'm going to start my floor, I think, right about here. If I need to, what I can do is backfill it, especially like on this side here or over there. I can backfill it so that it's equal. Here we go. Yeah, this is pretty safe. This is a pretty good area. These hills aren't like... That's a different hill. They'll go through the side of that hill very easily because they'll actually get tripped up and end up hitting the dirt here. Little slopes like this, they'll just walk up. They won't go sideways through this, so we're totally fine right here. Did I grab my 25 stack? Yes, I did. I grabbed the 25 stack. So just to be easy, I'm just going to put 25 of them down. I'm the world's worst counter, so this is how I deal with it. And I'm always hitting up these birds' nests. You can never have too many feathers. Cool stuff. Okay, cool. We'll go back 25 blocks. Where did that go? Oh yeah, that's every once in a while when you place a block, it doesn't reappear until you place the other block. Oh wait, maybe I didn't place it. What's happening here? Okay. Well, there we go. Okay. So what I'm going to do is place these frames down here in a 25 by 25 area. And it's going to be taking a lot of digging here, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these frames laid out. Ooh, it's nighttime. Keep my eye out for them zombies. And start digging. So once I've gotten into my digging here a bit, guys, it's going to take me quite a while to accomplish this. So I'll either come back and update you guys as I get ideas, or I'll come back and say, hey, you know, I figured this out. And once I have an update, guys, I'll see you in a quick second, and what might be a few hours for me. So I'll see you guys very soon. Alright, so 20 minutes worth of digging, guys. I got the general shape dug out here, as you can see the outline in the ground. What I'm going to do is use the good old collapsing technique, use physics to my advantage. I've also gone down. Oh, I keep thinking you can crouch over the edge. Just to clarify that too, a lot of people mentioned that one video. You know you can crouch with the R3 button, right? I'm like, guys, I know that. I meant like the crouch function, as in Minecraft, where you can crouch and not fall off the edge. I've heard Joel bring it up, and he really doesn't want to involve it because honestly, it isn't that hard to hit the edge of stuff. You know, as long as you're careful with your movements. But moving on from that, what I've done is I've gone straight down 15 blocks. I found how high I want it. It's going to be about this level here. So what I have to do, as you can see, like the land dips here a bit. What I'll have to do is a little bit of landscaping afterwards to make this whole entire thing flat up right to it. And I'm also going to have to fill in this little space right here so that the ground doesn't dip there and it comes flat. So what I'm going to be doing is there's going to be a sniper tower in the middle. It's going to be supported by 4 columns. And then there's going to be a pit in the middle, and then that pit will have the pillar design that I displayed in my best base video in my tutorial. But I'm also going to do a dual design where I can take them on melee, or I can go underneath and shoot them as well too, because that works really, really well. So I'm also brainstorming at the same time too while I'm digging this thing to kind of get the feel for the layout. So I'll be placing a lot of frames down once I get this dug out to kind of get the idea of how I want to lay it out, because I have it in my head, I just don't have it on paper yet. But I think it's going to look super cool. I'm also going to make at some point too a sky bridge from up top of that mountain to the sniper tower, so or maybe like coming out of the side of the mountain or something really cool from my underground base where the caves are over to this area. I think that would be super cool, but that's in the future. I'm getting ahead of myself here. So guys, I'm gonna continue digging here. It's gonna take a while because I've gotten down to stone, which is okay because I do need a lot of stone as well too. So I'm gonna hop down there, guys, keep on digging, and I'll catch up with you again once I have another update. See you soon. Alright guys, so 25 minutes later, I've dug out the pit. I've come back to my main base here. You can't see because it's nighttime, it's really, really dark. I've gone through a couple picks, repaired a shovel a few times, so yeah, I've done a ton of digging. My inventory is full of stone and dirt and clay and some other resources. Iron, I definitely need that, so that's good. I'm also getting tons of supplies from doing this as well, and I'll end up turning them back into the base. But if we look here, my forges have been running full tilt. I did have a couple screamers. I was able to dispatch them before they're able to call in a horde, fortunately. And when I was in that pit, I was very, very fortunate that I did not have... ooh, I'm going to get away from the fire here. That I did not have any wandering hordes fall into the pit with me. Actually, I didn't even have one single zombie fall into the pit. I did have like 3 wandering hordes go by, though, and all I did was crouch and waited for them to go by. One almost fell into the pit. I was watching it. Its 1 foot kind of came off, and it didn't go in, so I was pretty lucky. But what I should have done was I should have put a bunch of spikes around the perimeter, but I think that would have actually hindered those walking hordes, because maybe they would have like fell and started crawling and then ended up in a different direction because of the spikes. So I'm kind of glad I didn't do that this time around, but usually I do. I don't know why I didn't, but oh well, it all turned out good. Now my forges have been running full blast here, and they're almost empty, so what I want to do is fill them back up and keep these suckers... Ugh. That's annoying. Okay, here we go. I want to fill them back up and keep these guys running because I need these desperately. Now, I did say I was thought I could have this thing done by the next horde. That's not going to happen, guys. I kind of bit off a little more than I could chew, and yeah, it's going to be a bit of work. I definitely want to keep making these steel arrowheads, though. How many? Ugh. I really wish there was a... you could do this so that you didn't have to like click the button 50 times. That's incredibly annoying. You should be able to like to hold something down and do multiples of 25 or multiples of 50 at least, something like that, right? Because this ends up being so much work. Because I don't want to make 1,000 of them. I just want to make 100. So definitely they add that in. Definitely I hope they add that in at some point in time. That's one of my only qualms with the game. At least the UI at this point, because on PC you can. I'll stop bitching about that. So, ooh, look at that. Yeah, I came back in good time. These stones, they're almost empty. So I'm going to keep making cement here as well, too, because I need tons of that. I'm going to have to turn some of the stone into sand as well, too. Because I don't have a nearby sand deposit. I should go exploring more, but honestly, I tend not to wander too far when I'm building bases and stuff. I tend to stick to the general area because I'm a builder. I'm not much of an explorer. That's why I like multiplayer, because I don't have to go and do the exploring. There's usually people that play with me that like to do the exploring, so I don't mind that at all. I almost forgot to put more fuel up in here. Let's pull out some coal here, because I got tons of it. Here we go. And someone did mention I had 330 clay. I did know that, but I wanted a stack of at least 1,000 to get the forge running, because I didn't want to have to come back after a certain point and put more clay in it. But there we go. Okay, I'm going to put 250 more in each of these, so they'll stay going. This is important, guys, multitasking. Keep your forges running while you're out doing stuff, you know what I mean? Like, always make sure that something's doing something, right? So what I'm going to do here, too, is I want to make this all into sand, whatever I have left. So you can only fill this up. The output was 6,000 sand. So what I'm going to do, like on PC, you can select it, right? So what I'm going to do on console to fix that is I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks. So I want to get rid of these 3 stacks, and I'm going to pop them into there. There we go. And then I can make 6,000 stone at once. I know it's a little bit of a pain. Oh, 7,000. I missed a stack. Oh well. So I'm going to make another 6,000 here as well too. I'm going to use up the stone because we're going to get a ton more stone digging that hole anyways. So I'm not too worried about it. Oh, and I guess I could put the rest of this stuff away. I don't need this. This dirt I'm definitely going to be coming back for though. I'm going to actually put these feathers away because I don't need them right now. I could definitely use the space in my inventory. Those iron crossbow bolts, those are outdated now as I got the steel ones. I'll just keep them as backup. But what I want to do is get 6,000 more stone and get another whack of sand going. Because by the time I come back, I should have some... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should have enough stone in my inventory again to make a whole bunch of cement for that base. So I'm also going to eat up here too since I'm here. It should be around morning time. The reason I'm not showing you the pit right now is because you absolutely cannot see it. It's extremely dark tonight. Okay, 89%. I'm not going to waste another bacon and an egg by eating it. So I'm going to just eat one of these suckers here. There we go, 100%. Now I don't have to worry about it. Okay, cool. So, what I'm going to do, guys, it's 4:35. I'm going to cut it out here. I'm going to go back outside, and once it does get light out, I'll show you the progress that we've made so far. So I'll see you guys up there, and what will be a second for you. Alright, so I am back at the dig out here, and as you guys can see, that's how far I've dug down. That's why I have so many supplies here. So what I need to do is I need to start collapsing. Ooh, bird's nest. I need to start collapsing. I'm so easily distracted. Ooh, squirrel. I need to start collapsing this area in. So what I'm going to do to collapse it in is I'm going to dig my way down here the side. And this will also, whoa, or fall right in. Ah, damn. Oh, well, yes, I need to make a new pickaxe as well, too. I forgot I broke it. Here we go, we'll make a pickaxe. So what I need to do with this, to get it started, it's a little risky. You can have a cave-in happen and come like right down on you. And as you can tell too, there's a ton of supplies down here for me to grab up. I'm going to grab these up as well here too. But I'm going to dig a little pocket in this corner here, so that when the initial collapse happens, I can run into that pocket just in case it topples over, because I definitely don't want my first death. I don't want any deaths actually, but I don't want my first death to be from a collapse. That would really suck, because I'm doing pretty well right now. I have 156 zombie kills, which isn't a lot, but it's only like day 25 or 26. I've lost track now. But I have 0 kills, or 0 deaths, 0 kills, 0 kills, 0 deaths. I'd like to keep it equal. I've crafted 7,700 items. That's not bad. Traveled 80 kilometers. Longest life, 19 hours, 45 minutes. I can deal with that. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start our collapsing process here. Of course, digging my corner out. Kind of works out because there's minerals back here anyways. So I'm gonna keep hitting this. So what I do, guys, like during the grind when I'm just like digging and it's just repetitive stuff, I like to watch videos. I don't watch gaming videos, believe it or not, on YouTube. I watch other stuff. I like to catch up on the news and what's happening around in the world. I do have to say, guys, John Oliver, that guy nails it. I love that guy. I don't like to get into politics on my channel at all because it's not a politics channel, it's a gaming channel, but I do have to say I'm open-minded when it comes to politics. I'm all down for making fun of both parties, or even in my own country, all 4 parties, because you have to, right? That's one thing that's important in life, is to keep an open mind. Even if you're settled in on what you want, it's not bad to laugh at yourself or laugh at something else, right? It's always a good concept. But yeah, that guy's totally nailed it, guys. I love his style. I was actually pretty afraid. I was like, ooh, John Oliver's going to be doing it, you know, 'cause, after like the Stephen Colbert show and whatnot. I've seen Stephen Colbert on his night show, guys. I don't know. It's kind of like he has... It's still him, but it's not like he has any control over the content anymore. I kind of feel like he had more control on the Stephen Colbert show, on what he wanted to do. It felt more lively, I think. I don't know. Maybe it's just me being old and not liking change, or just the fact that maybe it's just not him anymore, or I miss his old show. I really do. I used to watch it all the time. But yeah, guys, so what I'm going to do here to get this all collapsed is just kind of dig it out. What I like to do is I like to crouch, and then you can crouch and like kick out the block underneath it, and eventually this will collapse. But when you do this, especially from like these heights and this depth, make sure that you guys are listening for the cave-in, because sometimes you'll start hearing the cave-in before it happens, and you need to get out there, because if you get involved in that cave-in, you're going to be in some trouble. So I'm going to keep digging away here, guys, and get this all dug out, and I'll see you once I actually have this all caved in. This part's actually a lot quicker than digging the, the tunnels all around here, so shouldn't take too long. I'll see you guys in a few seconds. Alright guys, welcome back. So I'm on day 27, it's the morning, it's nice and bright, it's a good day, and I have a giant pit. You guys gotta check this out, and I'm gonna go up a little bit higher here. It feels good to have this done, actually. It's a lot of work. This is why once I started digging it, I was like, what was I thinking having this done by day, for the day 28 horde? That's absolutely insane. Why would I even think that? This is another problem here too. I'm hoping that they'll fix the bugs on. For some reason, every once in a while, you have a hard time placing frames and like jumping on them. I don't know why. It seems to go away. I'm gonna have to go try it over here, see if that makes a difference, or maybe try putting another slot. I'm gonna say, because this happens and then it just kind of goes away, and I don't know what triggers it or makes it go away. So I'm gonna try this one more time here, see if switching the slots worked. Nope. That is weird. Okay, maybe reloading the game actually fixes it. And I'm gonna try that. But anyways, guys, this this is what our pit looks like so far. I guess I'll go up on this one here. Bam. There we go. Have a little bit of a viewpoint right here. There we go. So I have been incredibly fortunate, guys. I have not had to deal with very many zombies. I only had like 2 or 3 fall into the pit, which is also why I chose an area that's not in the city, that's away from the city, because there's not as many spawns out in the bush like this. Cities have POIs, like the buildings and stuff, that generate zombies naturally, so you get a lot more zombies in the cities. So that's why I chose to make my permanent area over here. But yeah, guys, here we go. A 25 by 25 by 15 hole, completely done. We can start, you know, I can start doing my layout, figuring it out. I did level up a lot while down there. I think I leveled almost all the way to 100 for my skills. I can just use this a little quicker. Let's see here. If I go over to my tool skills, concrete, tool smithing. Oh wait, what am I doing? It's over here. Here we go. Oh my goodness, why am I having a hard time with this? Shame on me. Now I'm kind of stumbling around menus like an idiot here. Oh, here we go, mining tools. It was under there. I'm an idiot. Yeah, it's completely leveled up. I have 61 points available. Yes, this gave me 61 points, guys. Well, 60 points. I'm digging this sucker out. So I gained like 6 levels. That's awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to actually spend the points here. Let's go to my skills. I think I kept kicking at the health stuff here. Yeah, I can't get Health Nut or Tyrannosaurus yet. I have to get my Athletics up to 60. My Athletics is at 40, but I'm not going to waste my points on it. I really want the Health Nut and stuff, but I'm not going to waste my points on it because Athletics is one of those things that generate by themselves. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to go ahead and max these suckers out here. 1, 2, 3, and I still have 31 points left here to go, so that's pretty cool. Let's go over to crafting. What this does here, quicker crafting. I actually want some of this, so I'm going to dump the rest of my points into it. It increases your crafting time, so it takes me 30% less time now to craft stuff, and that involves the forges, the fireplaces, the cement mixer, anything you use is affected by that crafting speed. So keep that in mind as well too. That's a handy one to get once you start building. But let's go over to my base here. We'll check out the forges. Oh, you know what? I didn't fill up my... Oh, I can't get my way back up here. I don't want to reload right now. But I do have a chest down there with a whole bunch of materials in it. I'm not going to grab them right now because I can't get up and down. I don't have any ladders. But yeah, I'm so excited about that pick, guys. It's good to have that done. It's the first big step in getting that sucker done. And now I can actually concentrate on getting a layout done and getting ready for Day 28 Horde. I have a feeling the Day 28 Horde is going to be a lot more tougher. I have a feeling that building is going to actually take some damage this time around. It should be fun to see because, I mean, it's fun to see stuff get damaged too at the same time, right? It's also part of the reason I love this game. But let's go down here. We'll check out what's in my forge and maybe make some steel, get some cement going. For those who don't know how to make those yet, it's actually quite easy. You should know by now, though. You've watched enough of my episodes that you've probably figured it out. But if you haven't, this is how we do it. So I'm going to go ahead and grab up all of my sand, all this sucker here. Because I'm going to put my cement into this one, get my cement going in here. And then take my cement mix out of these ones. There we go. Cement out. These forges still going with 20 minutes on them. I'll just let them time themselves out for now. Oops. Or not. And next episode I'll fill these back up before we go and do some more stuff. And especially when I go to take on the Horde, I'm going to want to have those done. Oh yes, I'm going to make some steel here while I'm here as well too. So because I need steel and I need cement like crazy. There we go, 646 steel, guys. Just from that amount of time digging that hole, I've generated enough material to make enough to make like 65 solid steel blocks. So that's damn good. We're getting there really quickly, and I'm excited about that. But here we go. I'm going to go ahead and grab up some more stone if I have it. I have a whole bunch of stone down in those storage chests. Okay, yeah, we have more than enough here. Okay, cool. So now that I got that, oh, I went through like 2 more pickaxes too. Oh, I gotta level up my my tools here. They're starting to get really bad. They're not really cutting it now, the level of the tools. But yeah, there we go. 3,000 cement in that one. I still have 834 cement mix, so I'm gonna get that going as well too. Grab some more stone and make the rest of the cement mix. There we go. Now we have close to 3,000 cement, so that's divide that by 2. That's 150 upgraded steel or upgraded concrete pillars. So that's a good amount of pillars as well too, because it takes 10 to make the pillar, and then another 10 to upgrade it to reinforced concrete, and then I can upgrade it to steel as well too. And also, what I'm going to have to make, I'm going to actually keep this one running. That's a good idea. I'm going to keep just keep this sucker going all the time. What I'm gonna need to make also as well is a bunch of iron bars. I'm gonna need a ton of those as well. So I'm gonna get those going as well as the steel. As I get more and more concrete, I might convert this one into a steel one and not have as much stone. Oh, I actually may as well get the cement going here too, so it empties out. There we go. Cement mix, or cement. It's just called straight up cement. Here we go. Awesome, and I have some steel arrowheads to fuck around with too to make some good arrows. That should be enough. 116... 215 arrows for the horde, and I also have some random weapons I can bring with me, and I can just dump the ammo from those and have fun with that. So yeah, we're good for the horde. I'm definitely not afraid of the horde. We should have bears this time around. I think I'm pretty sure bears are introduced on day 28. So the bears are the bane of my existence. I hate those damn things. The spikes do not do anything to them. Like they walk through them and just well, hold on to that for me, buddy. Thank you very much. But yeah, they just walk through them and they're like, they just chew them up like nothing. And yeah, that's, if you guys watch my multiplayer playthrough, you know how much I hate bears. I have like 30 deaths on my multiplayer map on the stream. Well, most of all, sometimes I'm just talking to you guys, and sometimes I'm AFK and I die from like not eating because my friends are playing and stupid stuff like that. But this is why I'm taking this playthrough a lot more seriously. I'm really aiming for 0 deaths, and I really want to get far into this game. So I want to go like maybe day 200, see what happens. We'll see, guys. We'll see how it goes. Maybe when A15 drops for console, that's when I'll start a new playthrough. So that shouldn't be for a while. I have a feeling, guys, that the A15 stuff is going to be much like Minecraft, where it comes out on PC first, and then we have to wait for a bit for it to get ported over to console and approved by Sony and Microsoft. You know the drill, guys. You know how it is. But the cool thing is you're subscribed to a channel that does both PC and PlayStation 4, so console. So you'll get to see it before it comes out, so you'll know what's going on when it does come out. That way you're not behind, and you know how to use everything right away. So I hope that brings a little bit of hope to you guys, that's for sure. But yeah, what else do we have left here? Not too much. We got our forges going, some steel going, some concrete being made, which is super cool. Our hole is done, which is awesome, our big pit. And now, day 27, what I can do is actually go down there, start laying out my pattern to try to figure out exactly how I want to build this sucker in that pit. And then day 28, that gives me 2 days before 2200 on day 28. I'm going to say at least head out a few hours before the horde to the building, lay out some more spikes, get some more spikes ready. But I shouldn't have that much preparation for that day. So next episode, guys, is definitely going to be the horde preparation, maybe some laying out some base, and then taking on the day 28 horde, which should be super cool. So once again, guys, I want to thank you for all your support, all your likes. My channel's absolutely boomed. At this point in time, I'm about 50 subs away from 10K, which is super exciting. I'm planning on doing a giveaway. I'm not going to tell you guys exactly yet what it is, but I do expect a 10,000 special. I don't know what the heck I'm going to do for a 10,000 special, but I'll figure it out and I'll announce it when it comes. So once again, guys, stay surviving, keep it classy, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.
We about to turn it on. Turn it on.